Well, the bullpen sure didn't implode in this one. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Sensitive Videocast. Turner Captain this afternoon. Spring training game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. As the Phillies lose 98 to the Tigers, as their bullpen just completely implodes in the bottom of the 8th inning. I understand. I mean, you have to keep in mind that these are not your typical. This is not the typical Phillies bullpen. These are guys that are throw-ins. These are guys that are not going to have multiple, spots in this bullpen in the 2021 regular season. You have to keep that in mind here, ladies and gentlemen. You also have to keep in mind, as I keep reiterating, this is a spring training game, so it doesn't count. Right? It does not count. But nevertheless, I still do not like blowing a 7-run lead like we did. We're up 8-1 in the bottom of the 8th inning. I don't care who's pitching. That is unacceptable. That is just really unacceptable. And I'm going to say it again. I understand that these guys are throw-ins. It wasn't an Archie Bradley. It wasn't a Jojo Romero. It wasn't a Brandon Kinsler. It wasn't a Hector Neris. It wasn't any of those kind of guys. I completely understand, but I still don't like it. Now, guys, before we get into this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. So, wow. For this third straight day, the Phillies bullpen has imploded. Not only did we blow a lead 3 days in a row, but 2 of these games we did in the bottom of the 8th inning last night was also in the bottom of the 8th inning. So what is it with the bottom of the 8th inning? As I said before, you have to keep this in mind here, ladies and gentlemen. These are not guys you're going to have your eye on entering the 2021 season. They're just not. They're not guys who are going to, difference maker like, Garcia, Warren, Pino. I mean, these are not guys that are not, these are guys that are just not good. I mean, Zach Warren. I mean, this guy's terrible. He's not good at all. He's not going to have any impact. You go look at Sam Curran, Archie Bradley, or Joe Romero, all scoreless. All scoreless. So that's a very, very good sign here, ladies and gentlemen. And I ran it on my story, and I knew. Let me just say this, because I want to say it. I knew that was the case. I understood that, but at the heat of the moment, I was not happy, and I knew it was a spring training game. Stating the obvious here, I knew it was a spring training game. I just didn't care. I just didn't care. It's the third day in a row that this Phillies bullpen has blown a lead. Now, it's not the typical Phillies bullpen, because these are not guys you're gonna be seeing out of Phillies bullpen because they're not good. They're just not good. We all know that. I still don't like blowing a lead like that, a 7-run lead like that. I don't like that. I just don't. Who does? Maybe it was a little overreaction. It was a little overreaction. It was a spring training game. You have to keep in mind here. But I felt like raging a little bit on my story, practicing for the regular season, my little regular season warm-up. Hope you all enjoyed that. I put a little fire in there just to be a little bit fiery, and I hope you all liked it. I loved it. I love every minute of it, and get ready for those in the regular season. A lot of it's entertaining. I just find it very entertaining, and I love it. I just love it. Now let's jump into the scoring summary, the long scoring summary. In the first inning, Odubel Herrera entering this game, and going into a big slump. He homers on a fly ball to right center field, his 4th of the spring, and the Phillies take a 1-0 lead to El Torito, goes deep. To give the Phillies a 1-0 lead to that screen. And then in the bottom of the 2nd inning, former friend Wilson Ramos, he singles on a sharp ground ball to center field. Jonathan Scopes scores, and the Tigers tie it at 1. That was off of Aaron Nola, who had himself a pretty good start today to finish off his spring training. Very, very good. Ace 27, Aaron Nola. He's awesome. He is awesome. Then in the time before we get the run right back is Derek Hall, man. This guy has been tearing it up. This guy has looked great. I mean, it's not like he's, batting 400, but this guy's had a very, very solid spring. He triples on a sharp line drive to center field. Duber Herrera, Matt Joyce, and Scott Kingery score a bases clearing triple. And the Phillies are going to take a 4-1 lead. This is a guy I could see down the line, being a potential bench bat. This is not a guy that's going to be a superstar, but a bat off the bench. I mean, this guy has really impressed me this spring. I've definitely had my eye on him. Him and Luke Williams are 2 guys I could see coming off of. I could just see it. I could see them as potential bench pieces down the line. I just could. They're not going to be superstars. I could definitely see that. And then Adam Hazley. We do it again. We took a 4-1 lead there, and then Adam Hazley hits a bases clearing double. As he doubles on a short line drive to right field. Derek Hall, Nick Maton, and Luke Williams score, and it's now a 7-1 ball game. So let's keep this in mind here, ladies and gentlemen. Phillies up 7-1. They're up 7-1, and they would not be done. In the top of the 8th inning, Matt Verling singles on a sharp ground ball to left field. Juan Rojas, the young kid, the Juan Soto Jr., if you will, and it's now an 8-1 ball game. So the Phillies, ladies and gentlemen, up 8-1. The Phillies are up 8-1 in the top of the 8th inning, going into the bottom of the 8th inning. So let's keep this in mind. This is a spring training game, but still, you hate to see it. You just really, really hate to see it. Then David Parkinson comes in the game. I mean, yes, any Phillies fan, hey, who's David Parkinson? They're going to be like, who? Who's that? Who's that? I mean, the average Phillies fan, even the average baseball fan, of course, is not. He was this guy. If David Parkinson was walking down the street and he said, "Hey, I'm a pitcher for the Phillies," people are gonna be like, "Who are you? Like, I don't even know you. Like, I don't know you play for the Phillies. Like, this guy, he's a no-namer." I mean, all the guys he gave with the runs, I mean, they're all no-namers. I mean, Zach Warren and all of them. I mean, guys that we're not really familiar with because they're not good. They're just not good. And he was greeted by Grayson Gary. His homers on a line drive to left field, and the Tigers now making an 8-2 ball game. This was the start of this comeback. And then this is off of David Puno, another guy, I mean, people are not going to know about. Then Dustin Guerrero hits a second base fly to center field. Riley Green scores. It's now 8-3 Phils. So their lead is now going dimmer there. And then Victor Reyes, he doubles on a short line drive to right field, and Isaac Paredes and Zach Short score. And it's now an 8-5 ball game. At that point, I'm thinking like, oh, we're in trouble here. That was again off of David Puno. And then we have Zach Warren on the mound with the bases loaded, and he walks Grayson Greer to make it an 8-6 ball game as Clemens scores. We have Riley Green walking with the bases loaded to score Victor Reyes. It's now an 8-7 ball game. This was all off of Zach Warren, these first two walks. And then we bring in Leon Garcia, and he does not make it any better. He walks Isaac Paredes to score Grindler, and the Tigers tie it at 8. So if you're going to be upset like I was, and I knew this, I knew that these guys were not very good, and I really wasn't at all surprised. I'm like, who are these guys? You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I don't know much about these guys. I'll be completely honest with you. I mean, who would, right? But it just bothered me. I think more so just because it's the third straight day, you know, that we've had a problem in this bullpen. I think that's the thing that annoys me. Like, I also, like, it's 8-1 lead. I don't care who's pitching. It bothered me. It really bothered me. I don't care who's pitching. I didn't even care. I knew it, but I didn't even care. I didn't even care, and I didn't even care at spring training. I just didn't. So I'm like, I was livid about that. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, an 8-1 lead. I don't even care who's pitching. I mean, you have to keep it in mind though, but like, in retrospect, I didn't really care. You still can't blow an 8-1 lead like that. That's pretty pathetic. And why not make it, oh my goodness gracious, 4 walks in a row. Zach Short walks, and Grayson Greer scores, and it's now a 9-8 ball game, and the Tigers are going over that score, 9-8. What's going on with this control for these guys? I mean, my, oh my, that was again off of Julian Garcia. None of these guys, I mean, Warren, Garcia, Puno, none of these guys did, these guys were all horrible. Now, if you go look at Archie Bradley, you know, those guys are Jojo Romero, they all did very, very well. All scoreless. Even Aaron Nola started very well, and he was great. So you can't push the little panic button, right? You can't push it. You cannot push it after tonight's showing. You just can't. Or this afternoon's showing, right? As we take a look at Adam Hazley, with that bases clearing double, that was awesome. That was a huge confidence booster for him. JT, 2 walks today. We did not get to see Bryce, but Torito with collecting 3 hits. One of them being a home run and also getting a double. Great job by El Torito. Odubel Herrera, what a way to, you know, snap out of that slump, if you will. And Matt Joyce, I mean, I'm sure he's having to play with a smile on his face after finding out the other day, or I believe it was yesterday, that he made the opening day Phillies roster. So I said that yesterday, but I'm going to reiterate, congratulations to Matt Joyce. That is a huge accomplishment, signing him on the minor league deal. And I doubted him because I made a bench video back in February, and I said he might not make the team. But you know what? He did, so I'm going to give him credit. Great job. My man Derek Hall with that bases clearing triple. It was nice to see Scott King get that knock today. This game was on LV Network, so you could have watched it. I did not find out until later. I don't know why. I just assumed that every game that's on the road, it's not on NBC Sports Philadelphia, but for some reason I was working today, and I just was so distracted. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of other stuff going on other than this. So let's take a look at Aaron Nola's start tonight. 3 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, the 1 was earned, and 5 strikeouts. Great. I mean, what a great way. I mean, there was some doubt. There was some doubt prior to his last start, right? Going into his last start, there was some doubt about Aaron heading into 21 season, not having the best spring training, because, you know, the people that, and they did just look a little too much into spring training. You can't look too much into it. Even after his rough performances, I'm like, this is not Aaron Nola. We know he's not. And then he has that great outing, and then people are like, wow, I mean, he's back against the Yankees, right? And this afternoon, he was also very, very good. He was very, very good. He's using his pitches effectively, and I love it. I love Aaron Nola. This guy is just unbelievable. unbelievable. And what a way to go into the 2021 season like this. I mean, what a way to end off spring training on a good note. His final start of the spring. And Archie Brownie, Sankura, Jojo Romero all did their jobs today, all scoreless innings. But once we got to Parkinson, not so much. Not so much there. As I don't even want to talk about their lines. Pretty bad. David Parkinson, the start of all the trouble. How about all the walks with the bases loaded? These guys think we're not going to be seeing these guys. Look like the 2020 Phillies bullpen out there. I wouldn't be surprised if Brandon Workman and Heath Embry and David Phelps were out there today. I mean, boy, oh boy, was that pretty bad. But luckily we don't have to deal with those guys. Those are not guys we're going to see out of the Phillies bullpen, so no reason to get upset. I mean, I still don't like it, though. I'm not saying that. I still don't like blowing a 7-run lead. I don't care who's pitching. That's unacceptable. And how do you... I don't care. I understand these guys are horrible. I understand that. You can't walk... I mean, 4 guys in a row with the bases loaded. I mean, come on. Throw a strike. I mean, come on. I'd rather see the guy hit a grand slam. I mean, I hate... It's just so weak when you walk in a row with the bases loaded. I hate it. It's like one of my pet... It's one of those pet peeves in life, right? The things you hate, and they just bother you so much. Walking in guys with bases loaded, I hate. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It just drives me insane in my head. I just can't stand it. So nevertheless, I mean, I got a little dramatic today. I was flaring. I was getting mad. I got the headband on. I was ranting. I was raving. So hope you all enjoyed that little showing there on the Instagram story. I thought you guys get a kick out of it, and it seemed like you guys did. I got some laughs. I got some laughs out of people, which I always enjoy getting. I like to see that. Yeah, I mean, not really much out of the notebook today. I'm really excited for opening day. We are now 2 games away from opening day. I mean, just 2 more games left of spring training, and we are heading into the 2021 regular season, folks, next Thursday against the Atlanta Braves. And the thing I understand is that we get opening day, and this happens every year. It didn't happen last year due to the messed up season. And this has been going on for years. Play the Thursday game, and then Friday we get the day off. I don't understand it. That's the day that Tim Kelly is planning on to come on. And tomorrow, little NL East preview. Having the Mets guy come on. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm thinking that's maybe going to be in the morning. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you guys posted. Check out the social media link description section. Phillies has to go give it a follow, and Harper Fanatics as well. That way you can stay tuned for that. And I'm really looking forward to that. Having a little friendly debate here on the VCast. And so Aaron Nola start today. He looked unbelievable. I'm so proud. I'm so happy that he can end off on this note. What a great job, proving all those haters wrong. Oh well, he doesn't look good in spring training, and then he comes out against the Yankees, dominates. Then he comes out against the Tigers this afternoon and also dominates. So prove those haters wrong, Aaron. I love to see it. He's using his stuff well. He's executing well. Great job. I just love I love the changeup. I love the curve, and he doesn't have overpowering fastball, but it's okay since we have Zach Wheeler who could top out at like 98. Even 99 is too. So that guy, Zach Wheeler could top out at pretty high velocity. So it's not really the end of the world. How about Jojo Herrera throwing some gas today too? I love to see that. I mean, we have a lot of power in that bullpen. You just do Alvarado, Romero. I mean, we have a lot of power in that bullpen. We just do, and I love to see it. So guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't done yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out the social media link in the description section. At Phillies Answer Instagram, TikTok, Instagram, call, text 267-225-3392. Email me, phillysansiv@gmail.com. That was the final road game of the 2021 spring training season, as we will take on the New York Yankees tomorrow. 1:05, the first pitch. Corey Kluber, former Cy Young Award winner back in 2017, takes the mound 1-0 with a 1.86 ERA, and he'll be opposed by Zach Wheeler, 1-2 with a 5.94 ERA. 2 games remaining. That was the final game against the Tigers this spring training. Thank the Lord. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Let's go Phillies. I'll see you guys.